Welcome to another casting CSGO for friends. We have got a best of one matchmaking game here on Overpass where Low Score Gaming are on the T side and they are the friends. We've got Frodo, T-Baggins, Thwomp, Sketchy, Big Papa and Quirky Turtle. Now, I have not seen this game, so I'm going to cast and watch this replay as I see it. And it looks like we've got both teams a little bit slow out of spawn. We've certainly got the CTs taking a long time to move. Sketchy's still AFK down here, but we're going to be seeing four down towards this B bomb site. AAA and Dobie here on the bomb site. In comes the smoke from Papa, and Papa absolutely wrecked. That's the bomb down as well. Quirky Turtle hiding behind it, but it looks like it's going to be a B split, and in come these two short players. Dave very slow. The HE is going to absolutely butter his feet up. In comes the second HE as well, and Turtle struggling to hit his shots. It's a complete crossfire. Dobie's going to pick up Thwomp as well. No kills yet at all from that T side. Sketch, AFK and spawn. That was a bad B execute. No real utility. It was a B split, but no real helpful utility in Sketch now. It's just going to be found out by AAA, although AAA's got some awful aim, but it's going to be 1-0 for counter-terrorist side. I mean, they obviously went in. I mean, it wasn't a default, right? You know, a default is when a team goes in with no preconceived strat. They kind of just fan out, taking default areas of the map for control, see if any opportunities present themselves and go for it. They obviously had a clear execute in mind straight away off the bat, which was the B split, but it completely went down the pan. And same again, we've got some kind of plan out here. This time it's Quirky Turtle, slow to get out of spawn. He's not going to be joining his teammates with this Armor Mac 10. Much presence up here towards the fountain. There's no presence anywhere else. Nice flash from Robin, which is going to completely blind AJ as he retreats through the toilets. Great damage as well. Look at that T side completely ripped up. Rochka's going to find a kill. Traded up instantly by Popper. By Thwomp, apologies. Sketchy as well getting the kills. These HEs going absolute bits of damage, and it's Dobie on side, and these Mac 10s have actually just pushed all the way up. Now they have the player on the rear, they're nowhere near ready for this player on the flank, and AAA has just found a triple kill for free. They've planted with their backs to toilet without having anyone left in Banana to watch that, and that is what a round which was so easily theirs. Completely gone down the pan, but Quirky Turtle might be able to salvage something here, and I think he knows that MG has gone down through the back of Bins, is now coming back up through Bank, and Quirky Turtle, ooh, the timing. He is going to plant here on the truck, and this will be great money for the team who have decided to force in this round. Oh, I don't know. We can see that on the X-ray that he just caught him on Bank there. I don't think Quirky Turtle could see it, and he gives himself away, and oh my goodness, he's whiffed it. Oh my goodness. That's a 2-0. A round that was so in the favour of Low Score Gaming. They had great aggression, you know. I mean, sometimes those fast rounds with the Mac 10s, those Mac 10s lend themselves completely to that fast play, straight in through Banana toilets. It's the quickest way to a bomb site on this map. And they really took it to them. They completely overran the toilets player and overran the scout players on site, so they completely got the bomb site. It was a 2 versus 4, I think, but AAA was allowed to just destroy the planter and his friends. And Quirky Turtle just completely missing out that clutch opportunity. In goes the fast utility. It's all default. Now there's 4 AKs and a Galil out on Big Papa. Nice one here by Frodo Baggins. Molly goes down to stop his advance, but that's good control. Now look at this default. This is a good default here. Ooh, AJ's going to miss a shot, but Big Papa's going to get the kill. Thwomp's also going to get a kill as well. Frodo Baggins done great damage, but he's going to be tagged through Doughboy's scout up in heaven. Big Papa still, they're going for good connector control. It's cost them a lot though, but it's now down to this 3 versus 2 Sketch. That's a nice kill. Open up the B bomb site. The bomb's going to be going down. It's a 3 versus 1. This is looking very much like a 2 versus 1. I mean, apologies, a 2-1 on the scoreboard. Good smoke in from heaven as well. And that's AJ with a really tough. He's not coming into this. Sketchy's got the lower door, and the opportunity's going to be. He's nade out in his hand. It's a rookie mistake. He's completely been allowed to get away with that. Nade out in the hand. Sketchy, you should know better. See what Thwomp is doing there? He's throwing a nade from cover. Sketchy does go down, but Big Papa's luckily there to trade. 2-1 on the scoreboard. Low Score Gaming had a slightly better round there. They started fanning out, right? They started getting areas of control, and you know, by default, you mean fanning out here. You can get one into connector here, one into B canals, moving in to take B water, and suddenly, if you're taking these 2 areas of map control, you can then start moving into either site as you kind of see fit. So it'd be interesting to see now what Low Score Gaming do as a return. And they are buying in again with full utility and rifles, and it's only going to be the one rifle with pistols on the CT side. Vorochka is low after his scout tag from Frodo. No one at the B canals, but there's got two moving in through connector and players moving in through long. Frodo teabaggins flashes himself as he goes for the long peek. He doesn't check the tree. Great shot to punish the miss there, and it's a fantastic double follow-up shot, but sloppy flashbang and a poor check, but he will get away with it. And now the rifle's salvageable as well as they move on in towards pressure up long, to move up towards this A-bomb site. They have only got the upgraded pistols, so this should be easily doable. AJ though, the bomb's isolated. Why is the bomb so far away from the team? The team needs to halt, which is exactly what they're doing. The team have now had to put the brakes on to wait for this bomb carrier, and AJ's fallen down. AJ's picked up Quirky Turtle, Quirky Turtle's fallen down. There's a gap in the smoke as well from Sketchy. Sketchy pushing with the bomb. This is absolutely shocking. This is shocking. The bomb moving in really slowly, which meant the players on long had to slow down. They knew they were long anyway. Oh, and Frodo's tagged up, and AJ just mops it up. That is really, really unfortunate. You hate to see it. That was one rifle and 4 deagles pulled apart No Score Gaming, who had 4 rifles and a scout. I mean, Frodo Baggins had wicked shots there, completely punishing the rifle player, and with a follow-up double headshots that was. So that was 2 kills from 1 man, and the rest of the team who had AKs mined, that was the scout doing the work, it just didn't happen. Another day, another dollar, and now it's No Score Gaming's turn with the pistols. Thwomp in for fast water control here. This is good. What a great timing onto AAA. Fantastic play from Thwomp there. Now they're going to put the pressure straight away, and in comes the Molotov to try and slow down this advance, but they're already in. They've committed, and Thwomp is just going to go straight into it. Fantastic kill again. This is huge, huge pressure as he covers the bomb planter as well, and now a 3 versus 4 retake in. Quirky Turtle, that avenges his mess up from earlier on. That's really nice and crispy shot. That is now a 2 versus 4 retake. Sketchy, it manages to find AJ, but MG's going to pick up Quirky Turtle as he's the last man pushing in towards the monster position. This should be done and dusted. 3 versus 1. Although MG has utility, they've got 3 players who can just dig in. In goes the Molotov towards short, and there's Sketchy shooting from heaven. He does have a hit here. That's Sketchy down. That's the Molotov on Thwomp. Oh no. Oh no. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. No, and Frodo Baggins can't find the smoke diffuse. That is not like this. Guys, this is the most upsetting game I've seen yet. This is not like this. Oh man, that was painful to watch. Thwomp had such a fantastic presence for the fast, short control. He just legs it in, gets control here, and just keeps the pressure up to advance him to destroy the lower CT player. There's only the guy in heaven then as the team gets set up, and it's bad. AJ now going for the default fast peak, but Thwomp is going to be there with his eyeglass, screaming to slow it down. Molotov in return from the CT to just cover their retreat. Great flash in for Frodo Baggins for Big Papa, but Big Papa, he runs in slightly ahead of that. You see he's flashed. Oh no, Quirky Turtle's going to be upset. He sat there waiting for that peek from Vorochka as well. That's the B presence down. Look at that on your mini-map. Look at number 4 pushing up as well. And MG is just going to get an easy kill. There's also a boost waiting here on the A-bomb site. AAA can be an aggressive. Thwomp can see the barrel coming through, and it's a nice kill. Punishing that deep aggression that they're going for. No Score Gaming still unsure what they're going to do with this bomb. They're so fanned out. So fanned out, and they need to link up. This is good here. Sketchy and Frodo linking up. And Thwomp trying to see which site is clear. He might get a free kill here. Nice, nice. Listens to the steps, and no doubt he's going to be calling his team to come to the B-bomb site, which he has. Information is relatively clear. The shots are coming in behind, though. I'm not sure he knows where they're from. Great flash onto Vorochka to let Thwomp exit out, and now comes... Oh, who's this peeking? Someone's coming for a peek here. Frodo Baggins, he doesn't need to do this. He needs to play with his team, but that's fantastic that he does get the kill. There wasn't a trade set up there. If he had gone down, that would have been a very ropey retake for his team to try and survive. And he spots the player in heaven. Fantastic crispy shot on the Doughboy, and Sketchy kills AJ. Nice round. That was a bit better. That was a bit more slower. They fanned out again. They got the control that they wanted to. Unlucky for Quirky Turtle, who just sat, waited behind this smoke. Vorochka just moved up and just deleted him. But Thwomp was able to come down, clear out these angles through the connector, and he was able to push on in and get the information that B was clear. He calls his team to rotate in with him, and they all do their part. Big risk reward though. Dave going for that solo peek, but He gets it, and the round's on the board. Upgraded pistol, Papa. Ooh, he gets the first kill onto Vorochka. Sketchy's going to find MG, but no, he's not aware. His teammates just died in connector there as well. He should have been aware that that swing was coming out. And again, it's the counter-terrorists with just pistols they're making it so difficult for low-score gaming. Oh no, and oh no, oh no, no, no. The bomb wasn't even down connector, and they went down for that fight. The player, Papa, was killed so much earlier that they would have had old information at that point. The CT could have been anywhere. I mean, they did go together, bump inside. They were trying to get that trade potential going, but that's a rough one. They did use the flashbang down there. They did everything right by going together, using the flash. But one of those where it's arguably, what's the point of going down there if you've already got the bomb out of connector and you know you haven't got control of that? Good spam, Doughboy in towards the lower door right now. Only gets a tiny bit of chip damage on Papa, who low score gamer and all wielding these upgraded pistols. They're playing together as a train. Shocking grenade from MG. Look at the damage being thrown on towards low score gamer here as the plan is foiled. AJ finding 2 kills. Quirky Turtle, that's a sick one tap onto AJ. We didn't get to see it on the POV, and Thwomp and Sketchy doing work here. Ooh, Vorochka with the AWP moving up from long. AAA moving into sneak behind. I think he's heard Quirky Turtle with that bomb. Ooh, Sketchy goes down. The bomb is so far behind though, and Quirky Turtle's trying to come back down with this bomb. And yeah, he doesn't check the corners. AAA, nice easy round to make it 6-2. That was always going to happen. You can't throw no shade there. That's pistols up against a fully bar round. The fact they get up to the bomb site to put that kind of pressure on the A site is fantastic. Just unlucky there that it kind of just ran out of steam. Just not quite enough to get the bomb plant down. Nonetheless, weapons traded around for the CT side, and now the buy-in comes in. But Quirky Turtle's decided to play his own economy. Ooh, that's a tag. Oh no, Frodo Baggins holding the angle. Not moving away after being spotted once. You need to move after you've been spotted, otherwise they're just going to look again. Great nade as well. It's going to chunk Quirky in the face. Quirky was just taking his dead teammate's rifle, and AAA with a nice double kill. Probably looking for that triple. Quirky Turtle finding one with the fallen AK. And there it is for the triple kill of the round, and it's Papa solo in water. There's the HE. Straight down his face for almost 50 damage. It's a second HE. It's not going to quite go the distance, but it must be pretty scary for Papa. There's the Molotov to force him out. Just get the kill from that fast position, and in comes the next hit. Look at this utility. I'm seeing barely any utility. Oh man. Oh, it's a knife. Yeah, that is really painful. Speaking of utility, the CT side are coordinating that utility. They've got the HEs in there. They know roughly where Papa was, so they just, instead of just running in and risking losing their guns, they just throw in that utility to just make him come out and take the fight that he doesn't want to have. I can tell you now, the mistake from last round carries on to this round. The solo economy is not going to work, and now the team is forced up with Mac 10s, and the hero AK comes out. Quirky Turtle, who didn't buy one last round. But saying that, Dobie not doing any much better. He's playing only with a Deagle. He's got 3,800. Quirky Turtle, that's the rifle down for low score gaming. This utility, again, utility from the CT side. That is a smoke deploy there from... Oh, good push in. Good push in from Papa. Good aggression. Now that's the AWP as well. He's going to leave it behind for Frodo T Baggins. Sketchy as well. Mac 10s are actually making a real dangerous opening for the T side. Look at them already pouring up towards this A bomb site. We're getting a funky angle from CSGO's auto director, but they're trying to plant when they haven't really got sight control yet. It's really rough. Good kill there from Sketchy as well. He gets traded up instantly by MG, and Doughboy's now moving on the flank with a salvage Mac 10. Great jumping kill there onto Thwomp. I'm pretty upset. Frodo T Baggins tried to hit that shot as well. Big Papa finds another down to the 2 versus 2 retake. Frodo T Baggins going for a push there. That's the AWP. Give him down. He can just hold this bomb, and as well, he's got Doughboy holding the AWP, and there it is, 8-2.
Counter-terrorists win.
Low score gaming actually made that a lot more convincing than it was looking. You know, if you were just looking at those arsenals side by side of the fully bought rifles, AWPs, and utility for CT, those Mac 10s actually really pushed up towards that bomb site, and that was without the rifle support. Quickie Turtle went down really quickly at Park, and just those MAC-10s really pushed up and got the bomb plant down. Sketchy, slow out of spawn, but we've got a fully bought T-side, and this might be enough to do some work. In comes the flash, in comes that utility, but it goes wrong. Molotov up into party, now we're seeing some utility. This is all default utility, by the way. This is nothing special, this is just utility to get control, but oh, AJ's gonna go to work. That's a sick double from him. Sketchy's now gonna rotate. I think he's looking for this bomb that's been committed at the back of connector. Quickie Turtle coming for a peek here on towards AJ. Oh no, no utility again. This is making me so upset. That flashbang that was just thrown by Big Papa went nowhere. Look, you can see that goes up on top of the overpass. And Sketchy presents himself with the bomb. There are nowhere near tradable positions with Big Papa. No one's playing together. The only kind of decent thing that was happening at the start was that utility by Frodo Baggins and Thwomp to get that party control. They threw the flash and the Molotov onto party. They smoked along as well to kind of deter that player pushing in. But nowhere else was there any map control, anything meaningful happening. And Big Papa's left to try and save this. The bomb's down in B Canal. It's been a rough half. Maybe they can bring it back on their CT half. They've got a bit of an opportunity to bring it back. Still 5 rounds left in this half. Big Papa, that's a nice kill left and under. He just needs to stay alive at this point and do some economical damage. He's got the utility to weather the storm. This is AJ coming in at the top. Good kill as well. That's an AWP salvageable. That's not too bad now. We'll take that. 7 seconds to go. CTs are nowhere near him. And that's an AWP salvageable for his team, and they're going to need it, because look at their money on the right-hand side. It's pretty dire now, but luckily with the max loss bonus, they can bring out a fairly decent buy. Affluent counter-terrorist side. Look at the money. Plenty of dosh to throw around. They've got 2 AWPs out, 3 AWPs out. This is going to be... There's no way to predict that if you're low score gaming right now. There's no way to predict 3 AWPs. You just have to be super careful with your angles, and this is where you're going to need flashbangs galore. This is going to be a fast peek here from the CT, and Frodo Baggins, what a sick shot! You got to give that. That's a sick shot onto AJ. Frodo Baggins was straight into his position. There goes the flash over. This is utility again, good utility. Frodo Baggins and Thwomp seem to actually be using that helpful utility to get control. They don't need to advance. There again, look, Frodo Baggins using the Molotov to clear tree. This is all standard utility to just get control of this part of the map. Now they don't need to worry. This is all under control, and now they can take their time, maybe get some control towards B, and decide where it is they want to go. This is a much better round from LSG, so much better. Boost, and oh, Doughboy misses his shot, and Thwomp is there to absolutely punish it, but AAA will get the kill. Big Papa with a sick entrance as well. Quickie Turtle with a good kill as well, but Sketchy's going to be killed bringing the bomb over, but that doesn't matter. There's still 3 players here, and Dave is not going to miss that shot. He holds firm and finds AAA's chest. That was a sick round from No Score Gaming. Bear in mind, there were 3 AWPs from the counter-terrorist side. All the CTs had to do is just sit and watch the choke points and the angles. And it's exactly what they did do, but Doughboy missed that shot onto Thwomp as he peeked through bathrooms. Frodo Baggins, with the just holding the angle, punished the guy who peeks party, and then uses the flash long, the Molotov tree, all that utility. And now it's made the CTs have to play with pistols. They've just got to do it again, just for the rest of this half. If they can make a 9-6 half of just playing like they just did, it's going to be done. This is upsetting though. CTs have all gone here when no one's controlling, so they're playing slow, they're doing this default, but all of this area here is being controlled by CT right now. Luckily Papa's on the flank, but this is the bomb, and if he goes down here, he just finds one. Ooh, Quickie Turtle, that's a scary peek. Good that he's hopefully going to... They know he's sandwiched in here though. Yeah, as soon as he was spotted by the other end of connector, they know he's sandwiched. That's an AK for free. Papa's going to plant the bomb on B. 4 versus 4 retake. No, there's 2 defuse kits. 1 AK in play for the CT side. There's a smoke that gives them just the time that they need. Nice kill there from Papa. Now, Papa, great awareness to switch straight over as well, and it's nice and easy. That's the flank secure at a 2 versus 4 retake. I think AJ needs to consider saving this AK now. Oh, Thwomp peeking just before that flash. Frodo Baggins threw a really helpful flash in there for him. And there's the Molotov on towards the bomb as well. This is much better utility. Much better CSGO. And Sketchy to get the final mop-up kill. These last 2 rounds have been much better. Utilities being used, you suddenly see the difference when the team plays together. No one's just off wandering around on their own. They're going for meaningful map control, so they can really quickly suss out what they're doing. The fact they've got someone watching their flank, like Papa in that instance, a much better round. Just unfortunate the Thwomp peeks into water to control just before Frodo Baggins' flashbang goes off, but it's upgraded pistols again for the counter-terrorist. Oh no, Sketchy, he's pushed up with the bomb on his own. No way, and that's the bomb down. Luckily, Frodo Baggins can just try and hold on with this AWP. Big Papa is going to punish Vorochka for coming a peek. They need to swarm around this bomb. That's exactly what they're doing. Look at them. They're going to play around this bomb. Ooh, Big Papa, that's going to hurt. And there it is. Nice, easy AD. 3 down. Thwomp. Nice kills as well. That's the B bomb site open for business, but Thwomp is still going to check his angles. Frodo Baggins bringing in the bomb from B canals, and from what was a dodgy situation, Sketchy losing that bomb by pushing solo through the tunnel. Ooh. Thwomp. Oh my giddy aunt. Obviously the USP is suppressed, so it's really hard to tell where those shots are coming from. Good use of the smoke on the rear as well. Oh, Frodo T Baggins, they just need to stay on site. Thwomp does get the kill. It's now 2 versus 1. They know where he is, and Crooked-Tilt's going to get the kill. Another round on the board, but it wasn't beautiful. That was a double eco as well from the CT side. So, I mean, although it's fantastic that the Low Score Gaming win the last 2 rounds, it's up against pistols. So now, if we really want to see a 9-6, they're going to have to beat the fully bought CT side. Fully bought except AJ, of course, who's coming in with his Deagle. Fast flash, but he's going to go down. Connector instead. Frodo Baggins dodges that AWP. MG fast push. I don't think he spotted that. Oh no, that's a sick lineup as well. Frodo must be so upset. He was only lining up a flashbang as well, just a mere innocent bystander, and just gets wrecked by the double spray down. It does happen. It just happens. Good kill there from Quirky-Tail. Information called from Thwomp that someone was on party, but he's killed up as well. This is just... See what I mean? Low Score Gaming, they have a good, but as soon as that CT side bring in the full buy, and they have the weapons and the utility to start contesting, it gets a lot more difficult. This is good movement though. Quirky-Tail, he does this very well, where he moves around the enemy team really quickly and really well. Whether he can predict Dobie on his left, I'm not sure. He's watching to see if anyone wraps up through connector. Dobie might have this angle. Oh my goodness, it's tight. Nice shot, 2 versus 1. This 9-6 is on the cards. Great movement here, great triple kill so far from Quirky-Tail. And it's going to be AAA moving in from the flank. The bomb is going to be planted for toilets, but Quirky-Tail is playing on... Oh no, Sketchy. Oh, and he's going to be planting the bomb just as that smoke is fading. He just gets away with it, but this is rough. Nade out again. He's caught out with a nade out again. Sketchy. No way. And Quirky-Tail has it all to do. He gets the quad kill to make it 9-6, but he's up against... Oh no, AAA, how has that gone wrong for Low Score Gaming?
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
That's such an unfortunate half. Such an unfortunate half. They had a few great rounds where they were using utility and they were fanning out. They were going for a default. They were actually going for map control. I mean, that round where Frodo Baggins is just enabling the utility to just secure all of this, and the rest of his team secures party, and they've got all of this under control. That was their best round. But that's in the past. Now it's 5-10 is the score. Low Score Gaming on the CT side, trailing by 5 rounds, and they have a 4-man pistol stack moving towards the B-bomb site right now. Vorochka is just going to be hanging around and connected. It's going to be a 4-man monster. In comes utility. Great Molotov thrown in there. Papa's going to open up with the first kill. Thwomp is also going to get his 1-tap as well, and this is already... Quirky-Tail's moving in behind. MG manages to find one, and Quirky-Tail, great kill as well, but that bomb's wrapped up through connector. That bomb's gone up to connector to the upper bomb site. They've committed so heavily, and they've done their job. They've stopped the attack on B, but they've left themselves open. This could be a really bad pistol round. What was such a great defense is now completely flipped on its head. They need to survive the turning of the tables here, and Doughboy's going to find one. Oh my god, this is falling apart. It's now down to the 1 versus 1. How's that gone so wrong so fast? It's not planted for Verochka, but Frodo Baggins knows it's 10 seconds. It's such a long defuse. He knows Verochka's going to come looking for it, but Verochka's not going to come looking for it, but he will. Oh no, no. So unlucky. My heart's just been broken. No Score Gaming. You make my heart bleed. That was such a good defense. They stopped the 4-man monster push. 2 of them managed to sneak back out, but because Quirky Turtle had gone all the way around the back, he'd left this alleyway to A open. And because Quirky Turtle left that alleyway open, they just went straight on through, whoop, up to the A-bomb site, and that was a 2 versus 4. They survived that retake. That is so unfortunate. Now in comes this real pressure. SMGs towards his B-bomb site, and Thwomp only with no armor and this P250. Oh, that's a sick shot. That is sick. And Frodo Baggins' sick shot as well. That's mad. That is mad, and it's mad as well. This is really working. This is absolutely... And Dobie's left with having to be shot on both sides. That is all the weapons and the bomb down on the B-bomb site. What a sick defense from Frodo Baggins and Thwomp there with the P250's no armor. AJ has got it all to do. There's no way he should come into this. Although I have seen some upsetting rounds which have been in the favour of LSG go down the pan. This should not be one that goes that way. Big Papa just needs to run. He just needed to run as soon as he was spotted. He just needs to run. It's an AK down. Luckily, it can be salvaged by one of the remaining teams. Oh my goodness! Very nearly a second AK down as well. Why they're taking fights when that bomb is down on B? They knew that he would have only had an SMG or nothing great anyway, so why put the pressure to look for those kills? No Score Gaming, 6 till 11. They're on the CT side, still trailing by 5, but they have just won the round. And now it's the T side with the pistols. In comes the default flash and the utility. No, that was a decoy. Apologies, not a flash. Completely decoyed me out. Sketchy here. This is good position. Fantastic position. Great on the off-front hill. Just needs to retreat, and that's exactly what he does. Oh, he doesn't retreat far enough though, but luckily Frodo and Quirkle were going to find their kills. Frodo and Quirkle. Frodo and Quirky, but... Oh no, Frodo Baggins is going to be caught with a flash out as well. As soon as they got overrun into it, they just need to pull back. But luckily Quirky Turtle can down AJ, who's up on long, and it's only Doughboy left with his R8 revolver. That was a great off angle by Sketchy, and as soon as he saw the others, he just needed to dart out of there. And he did. He pulled back, but he stopped at the corner because he wanted that second engagement, and that was a bad call because he went down. And Frodo Baggins wanted to hang around the corner to see if he could get anyone as they were coming out through the exit there, but just needed to retreat. They got the man advantage as soon as Sketchy got the first kill. They just started to hang around, get excited. I think that they saw the pistols, and this would be easy kills. Quickly turns in CS:GO. Now in comes a strange buy from the T side, but the full buy in from No Score Gaming. Quirky Turtle getting tagged up by the HE. In comes the flash on long. Let's see how dug in Frodo Baggins can be. He is dug in. Whether he can survive this flashbang. He's out in the open. Oh no, he's out in the open. He's completely overswung. He didn't need to get that close. He's got the tree there, and oh no, that's the AWP down long as well. Oh no, Big Papa, that's a good kill. But they've just let the T's wrap in everywhere. The T's are everywhere they don't want them to be. It's a 2 versus 4 right now. Sketchy is going to be having a fight with Long. He's going to get tagged in through the wall. Sketchy does manage to get that kill. Thwomp also finding another kill. This is made doable again, but AJ, fast flick there onto Thwomp as he creeps around bomb site. Sketchy so low, and AJ looks like he's just going to be darting down to the B bomb site. And that is where Verochka is waiting. He has a kit, he has a smoke, he has a flash. It's not undoable. Verochka's though creeping right underneath. AJ's going to be planting this bomb. Sketchy needs to make his way down to the B-bomb site, but he might get really unlucky with the timing here. And oh no, the fact that AJ's got the confidence to just AD, tap that up against the rifle, I think is showing the mentality in the server right now. It's matchmaking anyway, So everyone's egos are inflated. Everyone just thinks they just want to go for a deathmatch peak. They just want to just go for it. I know normally in that situation, especially if you know you've got a teammate on the flank behind that Heaven player anyway, you just sit on site, you just have a quick peek and you'll be like, okay, just move up behind him and knife him or something. But the fact he just goes for that is so naughty. Now it's the forced buy-in from No Score Gaming. Frodo's going to be caught out by Verochka. There's the connector presence down, and that leaves a hole in the defense straight away. And now you're already having to see No Score Gaming consolidate what's going on. MG with a bad Molotov that was meant to land in towards toilets. Nice angle from Quirky. That's sick. And you notice how he repositions straight away. He's not hanging around because that's now AJ's now looking for where he saw Quirky. So that's great that he moves back. And he's saying, I've got one of your guys, now come to me. Come and avenge that kill. Oh my goodness, he saw the elbow. He saw the elbow. Nice, that's bombed down as well. Quirky tell this is a big round. Big round. He can call for his teammates to come and rotate. He's holding the angle, Doughboy. Ooh, he misses the shot, he misses the shot. This is close, the flashbang comes in, that's a sick flash as well. Quirky Turtle is so wide, as is the defenders moving up towards from the lower site. 3 versus 4, the bomb's down right in front of the bottleneck of Long right now, and AJ moving up towards Flower Pot, and Thwomp is right here on the Flower Pot. This is hairy, this is so very hairy. Thwomp finds Doughboy, he knows that AJ's close. He's going to get killed. They're being so hungry for these kills. Why are they being so hungry? They're literally running at them. Big Papa, luckily, has been passive. He's been literally like a bloody statue on that truck for the last 20 seconds. Now it's MG. 20 seconds left to go with Quirky Turtle, who's just spotted him as well. They can just wait. They have the bomb. They have the time. The pressure is all on MG. Great flashbang in as well. No time. Good play from Papa as well around the truck. 12-8 for No Score Gaming. Okay, it's getting closer, it's getting more competitive, it's getting more realistic that No Score Gaming are getting into this. And now they're going to buy in, which, as they should, they've just won the round. But it's the T side with a strange force in Verochka. Dobby's a bit AFK, Verochka's not sure what he's going to do. He's still got 4.5k in the bag, and Quirky Turtle, there it is, nice opener again. He's getting great kills with this CT half. A bit of a mess up on the smoke here into towards short, but it doesn't matter. Good flash into Monster. No one's here, but nonetheless, Thwomp is going for a great information play there. He now knows with this line of sight that Canals is clear, but they need to be wary of Triple A. Oh, it's Sketchy going for the peak there. That's very crazy. Oh no, Frodo back in. Oh no, they've overextended. They've just gone a bit too far away from the objectives, and the T side has just found the gaps. It looked to me that Quirky Turtle ran up to Party, and so Frodo T. Baggins moved up Long, but I don't think Quirky communicated with Frodo that he's pulled back, so therefore Party's open, and that's why he got killed. Good kill there. Big Papa again, statue on this van position, and it's a 3 versus 3 pushing towards the A-bomb site. Thwomp is being called up early, and the bomb could still go down connector, and there it is. Good call from Thwomp to come back. Now Verochka is moving up through short. This is fantastic here from Thwomp to read that, and in comes Doughboy with the bomb as well. This massive awareness from Thwomp right now. He's just going to stick that bomb. He just wants the money. Great Molotov as well from Heaven. That was absolutely sick. The Molotov right on the bomb planter. The bomb hasn't gone down. This is much better. Smoke on Heaven as well, so that Quirky Turtle can protect Big Papa, who's on the barrels. And they've just heard the step in towards water as well. This is fantastic play here. And MG, again, the suppressed weapon, just has no idea where those bullets are coming from. 12-9 for Low Score Gaming, and a fantastic round from them as well. Sick awareness from Thwomp to not overextend. Obviously the players on A are getting a little bit, you know, they've seen some enemy presence, and they've obviously called for a little bit of reinforcements, but Thwomp has just gone, I'm not going to commit to that call just yet, and that's such a wise call to stay on that B-bomb site. Full buy-in again from No Score Gaming, and it looks like it's going to be eco here, but there is an AWP and an AK round, and as soon as this economy on the T side starts falling apart, this is where it starts getting a bit more doable for No Score Gaming, and Thwomp has really luckily survived that engagement. He gets shot in the back of the head, but traded up by Big Papa. They keep that man advantage. Frodo Baggins just needs to move out of here. They need to move back to the A-bomb site. They've got the man advantage. What are they doing? And they don't need to come looking for this. Big Papa right now, this is so exposed, although it's information he's going for. This is much more sensible. You see here, Frodo back. He just gets the information, and then he can just call for his teammates. Big Papa does get the player moving up out through connector. 2 versus 4, and they're both on long. Great flash in, but Verochka can't hit the blind Frodo. Frodo peeking the AWP again. Oh my goodness. Just hide. Just hide. They have the objective. They know the T's need to come to them. So there's no need to... In terms of, you know, if you were defaulting and you want to make your pressure known, but in a situation like that, where they know you're going to be on the bomb site, because that's what you're meant to be doing, Papa, and there it was, I said earlier in the round, that's a very overextended position with no trade potential there, although he got the player moving up through connector, he didn't really move out of that place, so... Yeah, and now he's been caught up, but now it's Quirky Turtle in water on B. You can see this on the mini-map. There it is. There it is. I'm not sure he's going to predict Verochka though, moving up behind him. No, Verochka's going to get this kill. 10 seconds left to go. There is no time to plant that bomb, but well played. It's another round on the board for Low Score Gaming. They make it double digits. They're only trailing by 2, and it's 12-10. This is much better CSGO. Now there's less mistakes. Much less mistakes happening. Quirky, that was a sick position, because if B is quiet for that long, absolutely you should move into water, because then you can see through here, you can see into the canal and see if anyone's here, and you can hear if they're coming down through connector. So this position of water that Quirky Turtle was playing gives him all the control that this side of the map is empty, and he can hear this bit of the map, so it's a really good play. In comes just default plays right now, and Big Papa, he's going to be mauled by the running Deagles, and there's CTs up behind them here. They're pushing up through Party Banana, but they haven't... Quirky Turtle, who tried to play sneaky in the smoke, has been absolutely clapped by AAA, and Sketchy manages to find AJ. I like the idea, but Thwomp could kill there onto Dobie, who's pushing up towards the A-bomb site. That bomb is still in the back of Party Runner. I love the idea of what Quirky Turtle was going for there. He was just going to wait in the smoke, because obviously the T's had all just run by him. No way does he predict that AAA plays slow, and to just wait for any sneaky beaky play like that. That's so unlucky. Massive awareness from the T side. Look how slow they've slowed it right down. They're waiting for Low Score Gaming to present themselves and make a mistake. And they're not doing that yet. And hopefully they don't do that at all, and they are just waiting on the objectives. This is perfect. Sketchy has spotted one out on the flower pots long, and Frodo Baggin's doing the exact right thing of moving up to support the A-bomb site. Sketchy goes down, it's now a 3 versus 2. In comes Utility. Look at the Molotovs, look at everything. Oh, and the Molotovs force Frodo Baggins out, and in comes the HE grenade on towards the Vin's position as well. It's a 3 versus 1. Thwomp has got a very hard retake to do on his hands. Over the top of the sight box, and AAA is going to delete him. Another triple kill for him, may I add. Man, that was so unlucky. Literally, Low Score Gaming, it was a 3 versus 3. They just sat back, just waiting for the engagement, and the T side just slowly crept up to the bomb site and just had the fight anyway.
Let's go.
At least the good thing is in that round, although it's upsetting and they've lost it, Low Score Gaming didn't go and overextend and lose the round by just pushing and, you know, and giving the opportunity away. Good opening kill by Verochka, who spotted all the pistols. Great use of HEs there from Low Score Gaming. That's the AWP retrieval straight away. Dobie needs to get that bomb over towards the B bomb site, which has just been occupied by 3 of his teammates. And this is going to be a bomb plan, and this should just be a save. Certainly Quirky Turtle can save that AWP, and the others should be able to just see what rifles they can save. HE's in towards heaven. Whoa, Sketchy found by the double homing grenades. If Frodo and Thwomp can just see if they can save one of these rifles, this would be quite nice. Quirky Turtle's certainly going to get away with that AWP they've salvaged. But look at these post-plant positions. The T's are dug in. The only one coming for a wonder about is going to be MG, and ooh, it's a nice dink from Thwomp. MG's going to come looking for it, I think. I think he's feeling good about it. Nice kill there from Thwomp. Clean. Get out there with that rifle. And that's not going to be too bad of an eco. That's not bad. Obviously the score's going to be 14-10, but it's much better than a poke in the eye, and it's much better than 15-10. I think Frodo Baggins is going to try and find that frag as well. He has found an engagement with, I think, AAA at this point. Oh no, Thwomp's lost that rifle at the end as well. Oh no. That's nuts. That's a rifle gone. I mean, luckily he can buy himself the M4, but look, he's only got the one smoke. I'm sure he would have preferred a lot more utility up against the fully bought T side, and the T side are just making this hard work now for LSG. Good kill with the fast peek in. Again, great kill again. It's an opener with that wall. AAA, complete blind kill, and oh my goodness, that's going to be a fast kill as well. And B bomb site has fallen down. It's one of those where the flash didn't quite work there. I think that was Papa that threw a jumping right-click flash. It didn't go deep enough. He needs to go back and watch that one. That was good because that eco, that AWP they saved, got the opening kill, but that they just didn't have the utility they wanted. Sketchy, sketchy, sketchy. It's unlucky. Quirky Turtle finds one, but it's pushed off by AJ, and that's the match point over for the T side. And a nice team kill there. Both of those guys are on the same clan tag, Pars Spirit, so you can understand they're feeling pretty hyped. Yeah, that AWP that got salvaged, it went to work, it got the opening frag, but just there wasn't that utility, I don't think, to just stop that pressure in from the T's on B. I'm sure Thwomp would have loved to have saved that rifle and had that extra bit of utility, but things are what they are in CSGO. Look at this advanced movement as well in towards Connector. Thwomp's going to go for a big push around the edge of that smoke. Vrochka's going to come on top. Quirky Turtle, oh, that's a nice shot there by Frodo Baggins. Quirky Turtle and Papa. These mad kills being found all over the map, and there's now the bomb's down long. And AJ's just alone. And I don't think Frodo Baggins got this sick kill on towards this position here, but I don't think he realised that was the bomb carrier. And so he's left this bomb unattended up here. He has no idea that that was the bomb carrier he killed with that crispy headshot. But now it's AJ alone down on the B canals, and Quirky Turtle, hopefully if he does enough running around, will be able to locate this bomb and call his teammates to come and cover it. Ooh, he's going to run straight past it. It's unlucky. They're all leaving this bomb, and AJ knows where the bomb is. He's got 47 seconds. Oh, and he can go up Connector, and Connector's completely uncontested. He may completely find a timing. Oh no. They think as well that he has the bomb and that he might be in B canal, so that's why Quirky Turtle's watching the rear so he can't get out, and Sketchy's watching here thinking he might come here. No one's watching short, no one's watching Connector. Oh my goodness, this could be really bad. Luckily, Quirky Turtle is moving, and he may hear this. He may hear this from Party. In comes the smoke grenade. There's only 16 seconds, surely not enough time to do anything. That smoke is really poorly placed. In comes the flashbang. Frodo Baggins watching the angle across from bank. There's not enough time, and Quirky Turtle's there. He's going to try and plant it right in front of... There's no time. This is good. A good round here. Low score gaming has got the 11th round on the board. That very nearly went wrong. But they came together, they concentrated, and now all they can do is play for the draw. It's not face it. We haven't got overtime on. They have to play for 15-15. Papa slow to get out the spawn. That MP9 which was on the floor. Bit of miscommunication, but the T side now have got terrible arsenal. Only the one AK and the rest with pistols and a P90. Good angle here from Frodo Baggins. It's a nice default angle. And oh, they're going to hard clear that corner. Instant trade. Papa who finds one kill. Nice. Another headshot there from Frodo Baggins. Nice shot onto AAA, and the AWP opens up on the A-bomb site. This is nice. Frodo Baggins has done it again. He's killed the bomb carrier, but he doesn't realise it. Dobie's going to, has got, ooh, HE's go in, but Dobie manages to survive. Finds Frodo Baggins. They need to not take this fight. They don't need to be worried. It's a guy with arm. It's a guy with pistol and no armor. They don't need to be getting so aggressive looking for that kill. They can just leave him there. He's no worry to anyone. He has to like triple dink anyone with the Glock anyway. So that was a little bit sloppy there at the end, and it may cost them the round if they're not careful. It looks like they're moving down connected towards B. Luckily, Thwomp is moving down towards Heaven. There it is, the good angle there, watching in from heaven. Now the bomb's actually moving back up through Banana, and I think Sketchy's left A. Oh no, he needs to be careful about this. Swamp has found Dobie. That bomb, he's in heaven. And Verochka is up on the A bomb site, and if he gets himself 2 1v1s, that's it. They need to wakey, eggs and bakey. Stay right on it, and there we go, Sketchy. Staying focused and bringing it 12 to 15. That's so frustratingly unlucky for Frodo Baggins that he's, and I think because he's killed, and he's got the nice headshot there, that angle all the way to the guy on rock, but because I think the guy has died behind the rock and dropped the bomb behind the rock, I don't think he can see it. That's twice he's got a crisp headshot with the bomb down, but he hasn't been able to notice that it's the bomb carrier.
Throwing smoke.
Again, it's going to be a funky buy for the T-side pistols, 1 SMG, and now the AWP on Verochka.
Incendiary out.
Swamp is going to find the first kill. I mean, apologies, Swamp is going to be the first one down by AJ with a 1D. We're seeing some funky angles out of CSGO Auto Director. Apologies for this. And AAA is going to find Sketchy. I don't know what's going wrong here. And now they're pushing in with this bomb in towards this B bomb site. How is it gone that 2 rifles have just been carried over? AAA has just found Big Papa as well. No way this is the last round of the game. No way have they just gone down to 4 pistols. 3 pistols, a UMP and an AWP. It's a 2 versus 5 retake. And Dobie's just going to run in. Oh no, with a running deagle, it's a 1 versus 5. What an end. It's going to be a knife attempt as well.
We have our revenge.
16 to 12. A noble attempt there from Low Score Gaming. It was a good game, a nice one to watch. There's a lot of stuff to go back and digest for them as they watch this back. Particularly thinking about their defaults, particularly thinking about utility usage, playing together, trading a bit more. And they were getting good kills, there was good aim, but yeah, they need to think about that a little bit more. It was GG's all round.